Good day, grade 9s. This is lesson 4, part 3 of activity 7.1. I asked you to complete these transactions. I did the first one with you and then asked you to complete the one on the 19th and the 24th. Before we continue, there's just a little error I'd like to correct, please. In my previous video, I did tell you that S. Shumwe is D1, Almane D2, and G. Jezi D3. So we assume, however they give us our debtors list, that is D1, D2, and D3. Then when we transfer it into my journal, we go according to that. And I made a simple little error, so please forgive me for that. And G. Jezi is actually D3. So please change it. I told you in my previous video to make it D1. So now probably all these folio numbers are going to be incorrect, but it's not the end of the world. Just change it now, please, and do it correct in future. Right, so I'm going to go to the transaction on the 19th. It said that we sold goods with a cost price of 1,100 Rand to S. Shumwe on credit. So our clue over there is that we sold on credit. That is how we know that it goes to the DJ, because my debtors journal is where I record all my credit sales. So as a little catch here, they said cost price of 1,100. So that was your cost of sales that you had to put there, 1,100. So then what did we have to work out? We had to work out the selling price, and we know from our formula SP equals CP over 1 times 100 plus percentage over 100. So everything that I'm entering is now in a straight line. My percentage has to be at the top, and if you substitute that into your calculator, it should have given you 1,595. Please always make sure, grade 9s, that your selling price or your sales amount is higher or bigger than your cost of sales. Then on the 24th, there was goods sold on credit to Almane for 1,371 Rand and 70 cents. So Almane appeared second in my debtors list, so he will be D2. The document number was number 3. Remember, they told us on the 4th that we issued invoice number 1 to G. Jezi. If you go read the transaction on page 73. So then we just continue in sequence, numbering those. Okay. So Almane received invoice number 3 on day 24. Who bought on credit from us, or who did we sell goods to on credit? Almane. D2. 1,371 Rand and 70 cents was my selling price. And my cost of sales, we now have to use my CP formula. So CP equals selling price over 1 times 100 divided by 100 plus my percentage is going to give me my cost price. Okay, so my percentage is now crossed from my other numbers. And remember, they told us what our percentage was at the beginning of the activity, which was 45%. All right, then we just total the sales column, and we should have got 3,349 Rand and 50 cents. And then we total our cost of sales column from top to bottom, and that should have given us 2,310 Rand. Please make sure that you have drawn a single line at the top and a double line at the bottom. Right, that is all this video is going to consist of. The next video will be lesson 5, and we will continue with activity 7.2.